All right, it is 7 o'clock. I'd like to call the meeting to order and start with a pledge of allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, we have myself, Amy Freak, Sue Kimball, Sean Douglas, Kimber Kammer, Ed Spiker, and our lovely assistant, Melissa Prunier. We have meeting minutes yet?
This is a working minute.
We are willy-nilly tonight.
Yes. This was just supposed to be a working meeting to work on how we were going to handle building permits, and we kind of got waylaid and parlayed by all this other issues.
Correct. I think the issue that needs to move to the center of attention and the top of the list is security in the town hall. I think we need to have a security system installed.
So just to catch everybody up on events, due to, Madam Chairman, do you mind if I
Go ahead,
summarize
yes.
while you're...
Yep.
Due to the chain of events which happened on March 30th, 2026, which Town Clerk Freitas has summarized in these 2 pages. Chairperson Amy Freak closed down Town Hall today just to keep everybody safe, making sure that the citizens of the town, employees of the town, everybody would be safe, because we're just not quite sure what might happen. The town clerk has filed a restraining order, and we have a notice of no trespass here on the table. It is a suggestion of the chairman that we do file this no trespass order, and that going forward, until we can get some details worked out and we speak with the town attorney, that the town clerk open up next week under a by appointment only, so that people call, they speak to him however he wishes to arrange it. People will only come in if they have an appointment made. I would like to further amend that and make sure that public assembly is held off until we get this. So the planning board has a meeting tomorrow. I would like to just have them hold off on that. Tentatively scheduled it to maybe the 8th or further out if necessary, but any public assembly, again, just simply for safety's sake.
No, I absolutely agree.
Any discussion?
I think that's a smart move.
It's a different world now. We didn't have to do this before.
Not in Croydon, tiny
Not in
town.
Croydon. You go to Newport and there's glass. And it's probably so that people can't get hurt, right?
Right.
We don't have that. So I think we need at least Tasco or an alarm company with a video recorder that's going all the time, and even a buzzer system, so you have to buzz to be able to get in. So you can't just blow in the door like you own the place.
With the lack of law enforcement, any type of a police presence, we can't even call and make sure that we have that for safety. So I agree. So that will also have to be looked at. And
So I deal with Tasco on a daily basis, so I can get a hold of them and get a quote to get this going if you like.
Awesome.
I was going to ask Ed, but if you're
Yep, I can do that if that's okay, Ed. And so we're dealing with the same situation in Hanover. So we're kind of making those same measures. We've put in panic alarm buttons.
Yeah.
We can have a few of them. We can wear them around our next turn meetings. We can get that glass built in as well. But it also costs $92 an hour to have a police officer here during the attendance during a meeting. And I think that's probably best for a couple weeks going forward if we decide to open it back up.
Mhm.
They'll stand in the corner there'll be a police presence for $92 an hour, or whatever. That's state police, that's what they charge. Newport might, well, Grantham might charge differently, but
So we could speak to Chief Lee.
Yes.
He is a citizen of Croydon. I don't know if he has off-duty police that might pick up that. But you have a relationship with him. I think you and former Select Board Newton had spoken with him.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind maybe making.
I'll
So,
ask.
John, you'll call Casco.
I'll call Tasco
You'll
tomorrow.
Chief.
Yep.
Yep. So when I discussed with Chief Lee about the winter weather and, getting the call, he was happy to do that as a courtesy, but was stressing that maybe we should look forward to having more
Oh, winter thing?
Newport. Yeah,
I think Mitch and I kind of ironed that out.
well, good. But,
He's my alarm. He knows. He's out before I am.
But
so-
he was just looking ahead, that, we'll do that as a courtesy, but, if we had Newport here as our police squad, whatever, that would be an
Doesn't
added
mean it can't go
bonus.
back on the warrant as a petitioned article.
Yep.
Next year.
Yeah, if people can't behave.
Yeah, and that definitely downs down the loudness of people, how they get, when they get up to the mic, how they talk to the select board or planning board. We implemented that in Hanover as well, and we've seen a decrease in people outraged. Just having someone there that's law enforcement sitting in the corner.
So we would have like a list of dates for meetings. That way they could post it down on the,
Yep.
but there's no guarantee that there's someone available.
That's for Newport, but if we reached out to state police.
You
Yeah,
can do state
TC,
police,
I
you can
think.
do Grantham, and so anyone, there's a
Oh, so if they're not working, they can do like,
yeah, any
they're
police
off
officer
duty.
anywhere can log into the system and find out these are the details, and they just borrow the town's vehicle or whatever, or they just come, but they can look into the little portal and see what's open for service.
I think,
Yeah.
what if we looked into that? So we're gonna go to the appointment only until we get security in.
Yes.
But what if when we open it back up to, you can just come in, we hire the police officer just to be there for the first 2 hours for those first 3 days, so that when they walk in, oh crap.
Yep.
Like they're taking this seriously.
But if we have a buzzer,
Yes,
That would
I'm
work.
not sure if we'll have the buzzer, if we'll have the
Yeah.
under,
I think that would be a consultation task.
yeah, I think,
Because
Yeah.
it's not like they're gonna come in and rip the wall out and put in a whole new door, because that's pretty much what it's gonna require.
For a buzzer,
That's
yes.
what it's
Yeah,
gonna
right,
require.
So
You're
Paul
gonna
would-
have to have
Yeah.
something with
yeah.
probably a
And if
con,
there's-
you know what I
that's
mean?
just a
A
suggestion.
So
window.
Yeah.
I think it would probably be beneficial if Paul just had a panic button around his neck, have one under the desk, and he can walk to the door with the panic button on his neck, and if he doesn't know if it's something appointment, doesn't let him in, he hits the button. So ultimately, he's the one that lets him in, but he would also have those panic buttons too.
And the Tasco, we could have one outside the building too, so he could see, could he
Video.
see?
Yeah, so it would be a-
Might be
Well,
that,
Because
that
it's hard for him
door
to
is.
see the doors with
You
a
can put a
solid door.
sizable light, wire mesh sandwich in between. like,
Glass?
Yep.
Yeah.
the
you know what I
glass,
mean?
yeah.
Basically, it's prison glass, what it is, wire mesh, ballistic glass,
2 layers of glass.
2 layers of glass.
Yeah.
And put a sizable light, meaning window, right there to the right of the door, and be able to see
Oh,
right
okay,
out
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
know,
so-
you can keep the mechanical and really like the technological aspect to somewhat of a minimum.
Okay.
Just a good size reinforcement.
Yeah, and Portland Glass can actually put that in, and they stopped making the ones with the metal, so now it's just 2 pieces of glass with the protection on the inside, it's all clear.
Oh, the film.
Yeah.
We have those. in mind.
So,
It doesn't matter.
right, yeah, it's still the same thing. So there's a lot of different options to go with, but I can definitely reach out, get a quote, and we can go from there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But we can tint some of those windows. I gave the church tint because they were thinking about the security as well.
So
And
people can't do that?
so you can see out, you just can't see in.
Yeah.
And it'll be good to have it on that side right there.
You get that film right on Amazon.
It's not the same.
It's
No.
not the same.
No.
No.
That's, I would much rather pay to have someone do it
Yeah.
professionally than
Yeah.
have it bubbled up in 6 months. Looking like half of the car windows you see riding by on the morning.
But definitely having video surveillance out there, having it inside, having the panic buttons, and then whatever Paul thinks is necessary to make him feel safe.
Yeah, absolutely. All
So
of them.
sad that we have to
None
do
of them
that.
should feel.
Absolutely, no, absolutely.
Right.
And I think including him in this consultation is probably a good idea as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing when Tasco comes in, that back door, the handicap ramp.
Yep.
There needs to be a camera back there, and there needs to be some kind of a doorbell that they ring. I know we've got it set up somewhat, but that's also a point of entry, and it needs to have security on it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're kind of working on that right now with the school, because she has her own Ring camera, and we just had an assessment done, and hopefully that's not going to stay. We'll hopefully get cameras with the grant we just got. Well, we're right in. Hopefully get, and we'll get her own new security cameras as well over there. But she's using the Ring doorbells right now.
Yeah, this is similar to that, I think, right?
Yeah.
It only records for 15 seconds, whatever it has.
Yeah,
Yep.
we need more than that. So it might end up that we have to purchase some type of computer so that we can hold on to the video for a longer time.
Yep.
Or if it goes through Tasco, they would hold it.
Yeah, so if it goes through Tasco, they have a 24-hour surveillance monitoring system, and they hold it up to 120 days. And then they just, or you can have it longer than that.
Well,
But the 120 days is fairly expensive, so
Yeah.
that's what we pay for anyways.
Good, good.
okay, so I don't.
Fair for coverage.
I think so. I give them a lot. I give them a lot of business. We'll see.
Municipal discount. So the no trespass order, we need to fill it out, and it needs to be voted on, and then it has to go and be served by a sheriff.
Actually put it on our letterhead versus that.
Excellent.
Don't have his personal information.
It's on-
Made your own?
Well, Kim sent that to me.
Oh, this, okay. I'll put you-
Paul Raymond Whipple.
It's an 84B or something. 84B Brighton Lane.
That I don't know if we have.
I don't think
But
we do.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's somewhere in there, because he gives
What are you looking for?
date of birth. Exact, that's,
What does that foreclosure have to do with Croydon?
So just out of curiosity,
Mhm,
he bought the property from Norman Menard,
mhm.
and she lives on that property. All right?
No,
No.
no,
Okay,
she sold.
that's right.
Kim, where did you get the no trespass from?
I got it from, who did I plagiarize it from?
Wasn't gonna say that.
I don't mind. Hanover.
So I was just wondering if date of birth is necessary.
Probably not. Take it off.
Removed.
Well, is there another Paul Whipple?
Paul Michael. God, I hope not.
Right, but without the
Oh, Raymond.
but without the birth date, that could cause an issue.
With his address?
I'm just thinking, State police must have his birth date.
Well, if he had a driver's license.
Don't know if he does.
Wait a minute. Let's look at
Facebook.
Facebook.
Wouldn't that be fun? We should have them all done.
That's what,
Yeah? This letter is signed by 4 different people. I think all of these people should be served this.
Yeah, they can do that.
Can you read half of this?
no, most of it is not lettered.
Even, I can't, I don't understand it.
No, it's not on here. Not on Facebook.
Sorry.
No, it's not gonna be on here, but it included me.
So we have Paul Raymond Whipple, Bruce Cody Campbell, Cora Louise Campbell Nee Barton, and Cody Barton Campbell Swenson.
This
Those four
has to,
people?
this is Cheshire Court when they did the foreclosure on the trailer
is
up
that what
there.
that-
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I was saying. What does that have to do with
Absolutely not.
Well,
Croydon?
I read the letter. I have no idea what any of it is. It didn't say anything about a specific place.
That's July 31st.
This is when they were in court. They
This is
transferred
Thompson.
it from Sullivan County to Cheshire County
Yeah.
because there was a conflict of interest or something.
With one of the people.
Yeah.
And
So,
they're very upset about that, but it has
Yes.
nothing to do with us.
so I think this was like because of the excessive travel and whatnot that they had to go down to court every day, down to Keene, blah, blah, blah. And this is the paperwork for that. Oh, so we sent this to
You can tell me this place is haunted.
Governor Ayotte,
I'm out.
Douglas Bruno, Secretary of State, Stephen Girdwood, Melissa Fales at the DOJ, New Hampshire, Jason Gerhard, Pro Tem Mayor. Oh, and Jason Hofstrom.
Head of the Paul Raymond House of Whipple. New World.
Established, yeah, I know, it's been established since, Croydon was established. I don't know what to say about the date of birth.
Would it be on anything in his property file?
No,
So since he's had a lot of run-ins with the police and they know about him, I would probably give them a phone call and just state police to get his birth date. I think by having that, it's just going to be more.
Would they give it to us?
they will have it, if there's been any issue, they would have it, so,
Right,
no.
but that doesn't, because the form is from us.
So can we just put like unknown?
Yeah, not known.
It's not something we keep record of.
Right, we don't know, we don't have a driver's license. As a sovereign citizen, you might not have a driver's license.
This letter serves as official notice that you are no longer allowed on the municipal property premises located at here, just here, or do we want?
No, here on the dump and out at the highway garage.
All
And the
town
fire
de-
department?
No, I would leave the fire department, since we're a private entity.
Yeah.
I would leave that
Don't
out.
muddy the waters.
Yep, we have nothing to do with the town.
So,
All
yeah, all town-owned properties, but we need to list them and put the addresses, all town-owned properties, and then town hall, highway garage, transfer station, and put the addresses on them.
Transfer station address.
Sawyer Meadow Road.
Pine Hill is
hold on one second and I can tell you. Says it's like 9 or something, but don't. quote it. I had it on the. She's right on it.
Oh, that's funny.
On the website.
I had it on the contract for the salt. Oh, duh, right here. 14. Wait, do that whole thing.
Am I missing a page?
This order is starting at
Today?
what time?
What time? Well, once we sign it, so whatever today is. the
7:22.
Yep, works for me. You have my front page.
This?
No, Barton, no, the letter, the front. There we go. Thank you. I'll give that to the attorney.
If you are found on said property in violation of this order, you will be subject to arrest and prosecution for criminal trespass under New Hampshire law, RSA 635:2. Duration: this order will remain in effect until you receive written permission from the Board of Selectmen to be on said property.
Is that okay? I'm not gonna give him a time frame. When we release him to come back, when we're all comfortable, if this has been taken care of, or do you wanna give him a date?
No, I don't think we can give him a date because we don't know how long this is gonna take.
Okay.
But do we also have to send one to Dave Aubrey?
I'm gonna do, yes.
Okay.
But I wanted, this is the
Oh,
first
yes,
one.
absolutely. I'm not trying to rush you, I just.
Yes.
Now, is Dave Aubrey a citizen here?
Yes.
Is he the one that's up on ledge? He owns, is he one on ledge?
So he lives on Malowski property. I don't know if it's in a van. There used to be a camper up there.
It
There
is
might
a
still,
scary looking.
and they're the ones that have the dogs that are a big issue.
Right.
And the rocks in the road.
But
And
I know he lives in a van up there, but he doesn't, is he a resident of Croydon?
Don't know.
Is he allowed in the building? What's going on?
Well, anyone allowed in the building.
so can we check the voter checklist or no?
Yeah, we would
That
have
just
to
means
check the
if
voter
he's
check.
a
Right, that wouldn't do
voter,
anything.
registered
Yeah.
citizen.
No, it just means that, so the only thing with the registered voter is that we can't deny him his right to come in and speak at a public meeting. That would deny him his First Amendment rights.
Yes.
But again, that's what I'm speaking to the attorney about. But I think the no trespass order, we want to keep him out of the town clerk's office, out of here. If he is a registered voter of Croydon, then he has the right to come to a public meeting, and having armed security would be good.
Wise.
It's only asking for one signature.
There will be the chair. We vote on it, and that's why it says underneath, it says voted by the Board of Selectmen at a meeting held on. And then the chair gets to sign.
Because that's what I do.
So who's gonna bring the paperwork to the sheriff?
I can do that tomorrow. It might be a little dirty, but it'll get done.
So they're gonna want payment.
So I
I
didn't
think it's 50.
pay them last time. I
Last-
I thought
brought
it
it
was
to
85.
them. So this is the town
85
of
now?
Croydon, and I think they
Yeah.
billed us.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Last it said serviceably,
Yeah, I
guess.
served someone 4 months ago, and it was $85, so that was out of Vermont.
I think they
I'm
do
not
a
worried.
minimum and then there's mileage or.
Yeah.
But even if so, I'll pay it and then get reimbursed, either way.
So with all this being said, I know Paul made a comment on Facebook yesterday. He's stopped making comments on Facebook. Do we know?
He posted on Facebook that per the order of the Board of Selectmen,
Well, no, it was, so yesterday.
Yesterday,
Okay.
right
He-
after
he-
it happened, he
Yeah,
posted something.
I will not be threatened, things like that. And then
Yes.
Paul Whipple wrote in, so did other people.
Oh, yeah.
He should probably take that down.
What did Paul, I don't see Paul Whipple, so I have no idea. What happened?
So he did a copy and paste. This was his reply for everybody that commented. It goes on. Your sister commented on it. She could probably fill you in. She just said, I'm not reading your 10 paragraphs. You
Right.
know, nobody else is going to. And Christie said, please do not paste your repeated response to my comment.
I know Paul's smart enough not to keep going,
Yeah.
but
yeah, he didn't.
He
He
didn't.
said that
He
one
didn't.
thing. and
no, yeah,
it's-
Jeffrey Stebbins, I don't think anyone has ever been threatened by Paul Whipple. Oh, come on, Jeff.
What?
You're going to compare him stating just doing my job to the Nuremberg trials? My guy,
Yep.
I need you. I need to know where you find this crack you're smoking. Who is Wild Boar?
And the second name,
David Aubrey.
David Keith Aubrey.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. No, it's fine.
No,
That's how he's on
David.
Facebook, David Keith.
Oh, what did I mention?
no,
Search him, I can't find his birthday anymore.
I don't
see
think
it
we're
anywhere
going to.
either.
I think just we going with unknown is going to be fine.
right, and then it's exact same wording.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Did you check his LinkedIn? I don't know what my Google account is. General Assembly of the Firstborn.
yeah, so uh,
Sons of. I cannot. I don't even know what my passwords are, so I can't.
Oops.
Okay, can I just make a comment? I can't believe that we had to be here and spend well over half an hour on this. I'm sorry, it's just, I know we needed to for the safety of everybody, but I'm just gonna have to shake my head at the state of some
It's the
of
department.
people's minds. This is a little town. We're all supposed to get along.
I'm at the other mindset, if you can't help, don't hinder. Just step out of the way and be quiet.
Sorry, that was just my comment.
So I'm getting close. I'm thinking it's 1978.
It's okay.
Oh, no, the computer.
It's a, yeah, the printer is being naughty. I'm just updating the notes.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we just need to make a vote. Once we have those, so I can read them.
Okay.
So if I could go on to a genealogical. It says Paul Raymond S. Whipple, 1978. But
Why did
it's
you
in
tell me to
frickin'
begin?
German.
Building permits.
Oh,
We were gonna discuss how we were going to handle building permits with the new growth management ordinance. I doubt if we're gonna get to that, because this is just supposed to go very quickly, and we've got all these other things that are taking. I sent something.
oh,
We'll just have to turn that off when we talk about that. And then Mr. Douglas can decide how he wants to handle that. Okay.
I'm
He's got
excited.
big shoulders. Whoa.
Did you happen to run into Andy? I always mess up his last name. the health
Aliota?
officer.
I
Is
have
it
not.
Aliota? Aliotti? I don't know.
How would you feel about becoming the health officer on top of it?
There is a stipend.
On top of this one,
You
yeah.
get paid for this?
You get paid for this.
Not much.
2 Gs, buddy, 2 Gs a year.
Not your first year. No,
No,
we
no,
get
no,
Believe
raised.
it,
not the
she
first year.
just said it.
I didn't get it the first year.
After taxes is less than.
Yeah.
Well, or, you could do something like silly and give it back to the town.
Silly.
I
Silly.
I
know.
use it for Christmas.
Yeah.
I use mine for taxes.
Oh.
Oh,
So
shit.
you
Because the town-
donated it back
Yeah.
too.
I
I
did.
still gotta pay my tax.
I did.
Yeah.
My, every time, my work taxes. All right.
So I can. So Adam's been asking me. I said, for now, just hold off. But he wants to pay his taxes. I can get a check from him and pay his taxes. I could just come in and see Paul, or should make an appointment.
I would make an appointment.
Yeah,
Yes, but I don't, is that allowed?
yeah, anybody can pay your taxes.
I'm
I
on
could
his.
go and
I'm
pay
on
your
his checking
taxes.
account, so I can do that.
It doesn't matter, anybody can pay taxes for anybody, I don't care, as long as taxes are paid.
And register his dogs.
Anyone can don't
I gotta
put money
be
in my
on
bank
that, too.
account too. You don't have to
You
be on the
could.
account,
You could if you wanted to.
so
They just can't take it out.
we hope not.
Well, there's
Just
ways.
need
Oh,
his
yes.
address again, 'cause
That's a possibility.
It's 49 Ledge Road.
Nope, the other one.
Oh, sorry.
84B.
Yeah, 84B Brighton Lane.
Make sure it's Lane. I don't know how they ever got away with that.
Tell me what that is.
It's a private road.
Right, but 80,
84B.
It's Ann's.
Ann's house?
Oh, it's probably an ADU or a duplex or some other kind of special thing up there. I don't know.
Where did I see that it was a Class 6 road?
It's a private road.
I saw it in writing somewhere, Class 6 road. Where did I see that?
It was when I was a kid. God. Used to go down there all the time. Now,
Well,
can't
I'm
even look down
banned
there.
from there.
You are not.
I am banned from there.
You are an official of the town. You are allowed on anybody's property.
Oh, Ann did wave to me the other day.
Ooh,
That
making
is
progress.
You are allowed.
Oh, the tax card. Was that on here?
It is, there's no birthday
There's
on
no
it.
date of birth.
No, but the tax card had showed it as a Class 6 road, not a private road.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Okay. I make a motion that we issue a no trespass order on Paul Raymond Whipple for all Croydon town-owned properties, including the town hall, the transfer station, and the town garage.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I make a motion. We issue a no trespass order on David Keith Aubrey for all Croydon town-owned properties, including the town hall, the transfer station, and the town garage.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
It's the
31st.
31st. Did you get my letter regarding Hinchcliffe, Madame Melissa? Yeah.
I think I
Pine Hill.
forwarded that one.
Pine Hill,
Did I not?
change of use?
Pine Hill, yeah,
Did
for
I
the
s-
DES.
Forward that one to, oh, yes,
Yeah, we have it
Just-
here.
Just to put on.
yes, letterhead, I can
Yes.
find it. Sorry.
Perfect. So, this came up in our last meeting. I spoke to my contact DES, I spoke to the septic designer, Mike Carbonell. What DES was looking for, was there any kind of change of use since 1989? The reason is the parcel is so close to the wetlands. They're putting in a site-specific septic system to make sure that it protects the pond. They're doing everything that they need to do, and I applaud them for doing what they're doing. After speaking with Mr. Carbonell, Susan and I were here on Friday. We went through the property record cards. We went through the registry of deeds. The Hinchcliffes have owned the parcel since the 60s, when it was a cabin that
Oh,
they purchased.
wasn't it 83 they purchased it?
83, and then it was a cabin from
Cabin
that.
before that, yeah.
So,
How do you know that date?
It was
We-
just Friday.
yeah, it was just Friday.
It was
We
just
were here
Friday, yeah.
looking.
I don't know what I have
So
for
we went back
breakfast.
to the registry and traced the ownership back, yeah.
So, in speaking with Mr. Carbonell, he said many towns don't have records that are complete that far back. So just to say that the property records of the town of Croydon show no expansion of use from the above address, because we don't have any, that was fine. So he asked that you just email this to him, if you could scan it in and email it to him. That's all he requires, so that they can continue on with what they're doing, which is good for the
Yes,
pond.
yes.
So that was that.
Okay. So moving forward with building permits.
Okay.
We have to do them carefully now.
Yes.
I,
So-
oh,
No, go ahead.
I feel if whatever was in place before the amendment came on, then we should honor those and then start forward with the 8 that are allowed.
Right, so we start March, right? Now we allow 8?
Right.
Right.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. But here's the thing. The way that we've been doing them, people come in with a building permit. It's not complete. It might take 6 to 8 times before we get the building permit. In the meantime, that's a whole building permit that's just sitting there, that now somebody can't come in. So the idea, as we put forth the growth management ordinance in the planning board that we kicked about, was we need to have a checklist. We need to have a list of
Such
everything,
as?
such as Susan and I met on Friday,
Whether it's residential,
to
industrial, commercial,
update the
accessory.
building permits
all
and
the
have a whole
numbers.
checklist. So when you come in, this is what you have to present to the Board of Selectmen. Knowing that when you come in, everything is complete, you have your building plans, you have a summary of what you're
Sketch,
building, you
yep.
have a site plan, you have a sketch of what it is you're actually building, you have an application for a driveway permit, and you have your full septic plans. Because we're gonna have to act on the driveway permit and the septic plans before we can even issue the building.
The building
permit.
permit.
Yeah, I don't want to go out of order. I want everybody's to be in the same order every single time.
What I noticed on all of these, or the majority of these, there was a basic fee and then 10 cents per square foot in footprint. So the bigger your building, the bigger the fee. You know, like porches would be $20, decks, whatever. Additions 20.
So
Demolition
it would go
permit,
down
20.
for some things, but people don't
Right.
usually come to us for a deck or anything like that anyways.
They're
We
supposed
just do
to.
it. We just do it.
That's why we keep
Certification
things
of
like-
occupancy, this is, I mean, Kim printed a bunch of different towns, and we were just going through highlighting different things that we thought might work in hours.
I like the checklist. I
Yes.
definitely think that has to be, because honestly, I would be, if I was planning to build a home and I came in and I didn't do it the right way, and then I got skipped because it took a little too long, I'd be upset. So I definitely
Yeah,
think
so
if we have-
Unity, that's Unity's submittal checklist.
So if we don't have the whole checklist, we don't even look at it.
Right,
Yeah, I
That's a
love
great
it.
idea.
And can we can just adopt these? Make them our own?
Yeah. I mean, we're not gonna be a one-page
Building
application anymore.
No, we
But
can't
you,
anymore.
and we can't because you trust people to do what they say they're gonna do and then they don't.
so the whole checklist will be in the front. This is what you have to bring to us, and if it's not complete, we don't even look at it.
Yep.
Okay, and that goes out with, now will that replace
The building permit that
the
we
very
have.
Yeah,
old form? we
That
have?
Yes.
checklist will be on a newly refreshed building permit.
Okay, so when are we gonna do?
So Susan and I are getting to what we've got is we've got all of these and we're highlighting everything that we like, and then I'll compile them all. And then we'll bring it all in, and if you like the building permits that we're talking about, what we were getting together was, how are we gonna go forth with the policy? And if you like the policy of the fact that they have to bring us a complete building permit, then know it's gonna be in 2 phases. Because for new buildings, they're gonna have to get a driveway in, and that's gotta be approved by us and inspected by Mitchell. And then they have to have their septic design. And they have to bring that in, and then it has to go to the state, and we need to have that state approval, and then we issue the building.
And that's what we've been doing anyways, so if we have that all together in one thing.
It just lays it all out, so they understand it's a process.
And then we have everything to put in their file.
Yeah,
All
that
in
seems
one.
the
Yeah,
simplest way to do
definitely
this.
does.
And I would also like to have it given to us in a PDF or on a jump drive, so we can put it up on the screen and we can all see it rather than sliding files
Yeah.
around.
I like that, but I don't know if we can make that, because not everybody has access to it.
Now, I know that,
It's crooked.
I know that thumb drives are
I just, I know.
nowadays. What if we had 5 of them?
They can buy them.
Somebody came in to get one, give them a thumb drive, bring it back to us. There you go. Otherwise, it gets added into the fee.
Yeah, we could provide the thumb drive.
Most of them come through, well, the septic plans and a lot of the building design things come through
The design.
email
designer.
anyways, right?
I would feel more comfortable having it like that than having someone put a thumb drive, save something from their computer, and bring it onto this computer.
You don't know what's on there.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
yeah, but you're right, it comes to PDF from the architect, they can just forward that.
We'd still want a full-size copy though, for
We
the,
need a full-size copy.
We do, but we could put in the bottom, for a little blurb at the little asterisk that says, recommended PDF, or something that would indicate, hey, this would really help us if you do a PDF too.
it would expedite the
Well, that's
process.
true. If you give them the means to do so, then there's less likely to be a complaint about like having to buy a thumb drive, and now I have to go to Walmart.
Yeah, yeah, we could buy a dozen of
I
them.
mean, if we make, the easier we make the process, the less complaints.
True.
That's
So were you able to reset your,
So these are the ones that I have to get. Those go to the.
Thank you.
sure,
So I'll toss some ideas around, but I agree. I think if we have them here, we can always have a piece of equipment that's offset and not attached to anything, that we can put the thumb drives in and open them up and make sure that there's no bad bugs.
Yeah, yeah.
But it would just really help to expedite everything if we had those. I'd also like to make sure that people understand that the plans, these types of things for new construction need to come in days before we actually meet, so they could be sent out to us. I'd like to look at them the weekend before we're gonna meet. Then comments could be made.
Mhm.
You could even make comments online, so when you put it up on the screen, it's already redlined
Get these, what do you say, get them the weekend before?
the week before, like the Wednesday
Wednesday or
before.
Thursday.
So Wednesday, the Thursday before the Board of Selectmen is gonna meet. Because I would look at them, you know, Friday night, I don't sleep. What's sleep? I mean, really, who needs sleep? So, you know, at 2 o'clock in the morning when I have epiphanies, I will go and look at plans and I would sit down and redline. What do you think I do? No, I mean, really, I just, that's what I do, I don't sleep.
I'll sleep, you read plans.
But
No, I averaged last night 3.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, this too shall pass.
That's not a bad
No, it's not. It's definitely not a bad night. It better pass.
It does. It does. It doesn't seem like it.
I know. I know. My oldest just turned 5, and it's like, where did the time go?
Mom, baby is in Texas.
Oh, well.
I'm not commenting.
So, with that said,
Oh, yeah?
these are for the next meeting, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Do not.
Can we do these next meeting as well? Or do we,
What are those?
it's it's.
Yes, all of the
Dimaggio.
zoning board, yes, that can be done next meeting.
So Dimaggio's not replying, not
He's resigning or not re-upping now.
so we can say these, right? So,
Transfer station, we have to do that. We have to do the transfer station.
Transfer station.
what,
The transfer station needs to close on Wednesday the 8th. Hold on.
So,
The
The
8th,
new building permit, basically, it's a work in progress.
Yes.
yes.
And
Kim's gonna do
the,
it.
no,
No.
Kim and Susan are gonna do it. And the procedure for the new building permits will be it's still a work in progress. We kind of got parlayed here.
was it the 8th, the 15th?
8th and the 15th.
And then
Steve
this-
will be covering the 11th and the 12th.
Hang on.
I
I'm
will
gonna ask you
s-
for those days again.
Yep.
Because
So there are 2 Wednesdays in April. Okay.
I want to finish one section.
Oh, you're okay. I'm gonna sit here and keep my calendar refreshed and you let me know when. No pressure.
Go for it.
So, in the month of April, Mason is taking a vacation. He needs 4 days off. Of those 4 days, there are 2 days that Steve cannot cover. They are Wednesdays. It is Wednesday the 8th and Wednesday the 15th. Saturday the 11th and Sunday the 12th, he will cover.
God bless him.
So we need to post that the transfer station will be closed those 2 Wednesdays.
Can I make an extension to the closed Wednesdays? Could the entire month of April be closed? The transfer station be closed so that we can get some work done and reorganized?
Not tomorrow.
No, I don't know what tomorrow is.
The
April
1st of Wednesday, the 1st of April on a Wednesday.
So we could do the
Really?
8th, the
You really wanna
15th.
piss people
the-
off? Close the dump on it. See what happens.
So there are some things that need to be done, and we had talked about having like a walkthrough. I don't know what to do about that retaining wall.
So maybe that's what we do. Maybe we close it. And that Wednesday, I don't know what that Wednesday is, but we'll be closed and maybe Sean and I and Mitchell can go down and walk. And you'd have to go because you have the report thing, right?
Yeah, I can give you the picture. It's
Pictures of what's.
it's
yeah,
the tree, the
tree,
wall,
yeah,
and the pipe.
the pipe. So we
That's
can
it.
walk around and then discuss if he wants to do more stuff.
Yeah.
So you're gonna close it 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th? That's all Wednesdays except tomorrow.
So the transfer station has not always been open Wednesdays.
I know.
It was only open Wednesdays in the summertime for the lake life people. we extended the hours because the last attendant
One of the
wanted some
hours,
hours.
yeah.
There's very little traffic there on Wednesdays.
Right.
So I think with enough notice, if we're closed on the 29th of April, then people don't, if they know about it now, they can't really be mad about it. the
Right, it's
28th,
only
right?
for half a day
Yes.
on a Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
If,
It's not even,
Oh.
No.
half of us are working.
right,
I'm happy with it being closed for the whole entire month of April on Wednesdays except for
The
Tomorrow,
first.
correct, yes, yes.
so I have my test scheduled on the 7th. So, I couldn't just, take a 2-hour refresher. So she's making me just jump into an earlier class just to take the test. So, it's a possibility I can work some Saturdays and Sundays, but I will let you know.
He's got it covered. I don't like him to have it covered. He's still limping. He got his MRI stuff back, but you know, he's gonna suck it up and.
Yeah, but the 18th, 19th, 25th, 26th,
Okay.
we don't have anyone right now, so,
Well, no, Mason will be back. He's only gone for 2 weeks.
He's only gone that one weekend.
I was under the impression he was gone the whole month.
Yeah, that's
We-
what I
yeah.
was at first too, he's not.
He's not.
Goodness.
He's
not.
So if I can, when I get in on the 7th, I will see what I can do. I can't do anything on the 11th. I have fire training in Grafton. But maybe the 12th I can take it from him. I will
Okay.
let you know.
that would be great.
I'll see what I got going on. Looks like I have an appointment somewhere. No, it's Oxenden Easter, so I'm good.
Yeah, that would be great. He works Monday through Friday, so it'll be a long weekend. A long.
Oh, I do
2
too,
weeks
but
long.
yeah.
Yep.
You're naughty.
I feel it though. I feel it. I feel it.
I'm just rubbing it in, okay?
He doesn't
Also,
act like he's
Were
18.
you able
He does
to
not.
reset that computer, Melissa?
The printer?
The
And
computer.
what time is she?
So we were here Friday to do the
Wednesdays.
timber
I
tax.
can
and
I
it
can be done here
updated,
for 4 o'clock.
But then we
Okay.
couldn't get back
Oh, yeah.
in.
So
Did I know about that?
I'll reach out to
It
Mitchell
sent,
and
it
we'll pick
sent
a,
an email
pick
to
a
the
Wednesday, whether
Gmail,
the 8th
an
or
old
15th.
email. I told
Maybe.
Paul about it. and
to
Paul's
meet up
just like,
and,
"Don't worry
So
about it."
Yeah.
oh,
okay.
it can be later. I want it to be one
It
of the
was
days that
asking
we're
for a
closed.
Nope.
password or
A code,
a
password.
code,
Give me
yeah.
2 seconds.
I
I changed
It's
Or
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I don't
changed
think-
everything around the fire department so I could do this.
Oh, listen, don't stress about
So
the
it.
just
second-
be aware when you
second
go
Wednesday
back
of
on
every
that
month, I
computer to
cannot
sign
do it.
in on yours. Oh,
So
oh.
1, 2. So let's do the
So what do we
15th.
need to do?
Okay.
Paul knows about
Well,
it.
let's, yeah, I
So
can ask
he's
him.
gonna have to fix it.
And with some of the maintenance stuff, with the transfers to mowing and stuff, we would be able to get a mower, right?
I don't
Keep
see
down
why
there.
not. I mean, most of it, I think is probably gonna have to be done on foot by like a weed whacker.
Carl used his DR
I've
trimmer
done it.
because it
I've
was
done it
so
before.
thick up there when it
Yeah.
hadn't been done
Yeah.
for a while, the goldenrod and whatnot.
But if,
Last year he did that.
Yes.
Mr. Newton did that. He went up and did it all because it was really bad. That's what needs to be done up there. And then that highway garage, the yard's gonna have to be attended to because it's been very much in
Neglected.
disarray and neglected.
well, I'm glad we said this, because Mitchell did have a couple things for me, sorry. We have a broom.
Yes,
Yes,
we do have a
It goes in
broom.
the front of a loader.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's
we've had
worried
that.
about it
Why?
because he doesn't want to sweep onto people's yards, and I get it. I wouldn't want, I pick up the road sand in front of my house.
Yeah.
But if I didn't, I wouldn't want the town to come and swoosh it onto my lawn.
So does the brush have water on it as well? Or is
No.
it just a brush?
It's
just a
just a
brush.
brush, so, which would be beautiful for most of the edges.
Brighton
Um,
Road,
Hey, hey, hey.
it's ditches on both sides. Well, we got
Yeah.
the river,
Right.
and the bridges, but they didn't get close enough.
Mm.
You know,
He
so there
did,
was
he
like,
did Rakin, Winter Road. Oh my God, it was gorgeous.
So even on
Fletcher Road is like
he-
a dream.
in part of Cash Street, and I tell you, it's the best it's ever looked.
So Amy Campbell texted me and said that man was out there in the evening time on last Friday
Mhm.
doing it
Yeah.
before it froze.
Yep.
And she's bringing him lunch tomorrow.
Oh, what a
So
good-
he actually had his blade in the dirt, moving it, and that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yes.
And he was doing it so well. So did he do Old Springfield Road or
So
did Newport do that?
he's talked, well, I don't know, but he said, oh, this is the road he's talked to me about today, it's bad. And, he wants to temporarily close it to other people. And we have signs that say closed
So-
due to mud. Is he allowed, authorized just to do that? Or does he have to have?
No
some
through
sort of-
traffic or something.
Yeah, no through traffic, yeah,
Okay,
because of the mud being bad.
yes. All right.
People should be thanking him for that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, no through traffic, and the only people that can go there has to live on the road. Yeah, absolutely.
Even if we have to, should just not any signs down the state. Landowner or homeowner's home.
If they can't figure it out, we'll make our own damn sign.
So the signs that Joe used to use, can we get rid of those?
What are
'Cause you-
those?
You can't even, the no through traffic signs, the times, the dates, you can't even read anything that sign says.
Yeah.
That
We
was
need
one
new
thing we were
signs.
trying to work on
Okay.
before.
Because I think that would be better for
So
people to
Ed
see.
has a place in Claremont,
The Ink Factory, they do the signs for the seniors. It's corrugated
Yep.
plastic. They can print those up and they're double sided. So I think
and
if
then,
you're getting less than 10, $26 or more than 10, they're $20. And you can crack two signs
Yep.
out of each one.
Yeah.
Because they're double sided and they're like 16 by 24.
That's
So
perfect.
there, you can't miss
There you
them.
go, road
Yeah.
closed, right on
Yeah.
sign.
Somebody will though.
so for road closed signs and for our weight limit signs, those are perfectly legally acceptable.
And they're easy enough to replace that if one happens to get torn off in the wind or something, you're not losing $50 if somebody
Right.
stole it.
Yeah, if
Great
it
idea.
grows legs,
Yeah, if
yeah,
it happens to be superior.
Yeah.
Someone shoots at it,
yeah.
Do you still
Like my stop
see,
sign.
Yeah.
they keep
The
Oh,
troll
that's gone?
signs?
Again?
And,
I
no,
replaced it
it's-
again.
It's now.
Okay, that's
to be
fine.
used as a
So
straight
I was going through some of our notes when we were doing road
'Cause he used
signs,
this as
and this is
straight
what,
What? Oh, the
A
stop
colander,
sign.
yeah.
Yeah.
and this was a request for the sharp corner down here on Lovren.
And this, and those.
That was
Oh, Old
requested
Springfield Road.
by the
Right.
map.
I replaced
This is
it.
what we were talking about, and the
Oh, yeah.
stop
I
sign
know,
at
I know we
Lovren.
have
Hmm?
them. I know we have them.
You have them? Okay,
Well,
I
Or
I
at
wasn't
least-
sure.
At least I know we have that one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, so,
Um,
I know we had talked about signs at one time and wasn't really sure. I know we had discussed no through
Oh, yeah.
trucks or,
We only order the road signs, there's none of the other safety signs are ordered.
well, I don't think we can do the no through trucks, can we?
No.
So the whole thing is about no through trucking. You're better off just making it a weight limit year round. Then the big trucks can't go up and down the road,
Unless they're working on
the
a
road.
project.
But they
Well,
special.
then they have to come and ask for permission.
So does that have to be voted on at the town meeting?
Nope. It has to be done by the selectmen at a public hearing. With the road agent giving reasons why said road should not have heavy-duty traffic traveling up and down it all the time.
Wouldn't apply to fire departments.
No.
Nope.
deliveries,
Nope.
anything like
Nope.
that, so
Nope.
there'd be no real grounds for complaint.
Yeah, and then we also don't, for the fire department, we do not go on muddy roads during this type of season. We go check it first before we take any big apparatus on that road.
Smart.
Because we don't want to damage $1 million piece of equipment.
Yeah.
But this would stop, say, people complain about United Construction.
And the
And I'm
dust.
sorry,
and
the dust, or the logging, if somebody had the big logging up down on Cash Street, they would have to come in and tell us that they're going to have a logging operation there because it's posted for a certain weight limit. And then we could go and look and see, okay, where are you coming in and out? Give them, you can only use this route, and you can only do it at certain times to get your trucks in and out, not the landing. So there's limits that can be done if you post the road with a year-round weight limit.
We don't have to post all roads, we can post one road.
Or 2 roads. Yep.
I was trying to.
We do Old Springfield Road, no other cars allowed on that road.
Good
Just me,
luck.
just me.
One of the ones that we've talked about, besides Cash Street, we've talked about Lovren Hill, but Ashland Brook, because we certainly don't want to own that bridge.
No,
No.
With
Were they willing to take that
Yes.
over, Kim?
No.
Martel? No?
So we are, I think we went over this. Melissa, we did say that we were not going to have any meetings, no assembly for a couple of weeks. Okay, yeah, so that's, yes.
So we're not gonna meet next week?
You and I can come in
Oh.
and meet. Yeah,
But it should be posted somewhere that the planning board is.
is not going to be meeting tomorrow, and that, I don't know who else is coming up, but
well,
that just,
we're coming up next week.
yeah.
the trust.
Trustees of the trust
The trust
funds,
fund?
yep, whomever. So we need to reach out to them, but we also need to craft something that says, just due to an abundance of caution and for safety's sake, town hall is closed for public assembly until further notice.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, why, what's going on? I'm not answering.
No.
Having difficulty with the website. Can't get a news bulletin to post. Do that.
For the transfer station?
Yeah.
All right, what else do we have? Yes, but what else do we have that we can?
That's it. We can go into 91A and just shut that down and talk about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
I make a motion that we close public session. Kimberly Burkhammer, aye.
Amy Free Guy?
Susan Kimball, aye?
John Douglas, aye. I make a motion that we open a non-public session per RSA 91-A:3, Roman numeral 2, C.
Seven.
Amy Free Guy.
Susan Kimball, aye.
It's Fleischer,
Kimberly Burkhammer, aye. So we can stop the recording, sorry.